Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. De Bruyne.
It's a good ball out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
De Bruyne. Played in deep.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Rashford.
Rashford! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Wharton cuts it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Mora. Bailey.
Rashford. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match? He's having a go!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Girassi just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Mora. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Araujo. Still goalless. Here's Rodri. And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Mora. Soboslai. Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Soboslai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rashford.
Alvarez.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Mbappe.
Mbappe goes on a charge down the left.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good ball, good take.
And here's Rashford. He's through. It's Rashford!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Koulibaly. Bailey. Sends it crossfield. Szoboszlai. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
De Bruyne.
And it's Rodri. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Mbappe knocks it into space. Wharton. And that pass just didn't quite work. Girassi is herring after that one. Mora. And Wharton. Stade Rennais looking to pass their way through. Bailey. Gordon. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in. Cross needs to be good.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Now it's Szoboszlai. Brilliantly cut out. Bailey. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Szoboszlai. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement pour le Stade Rennais. Le numéro 86.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 7. Changement en cours.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely spread. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And the finish!
Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game.
He's got tall. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Branthwaite.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gordon, and he whips it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's gone looking for safety.
Ryerson.
Stade Rennais,
Perhaps contemplating their next change here.
now can they get him away?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Branthwaite.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
And here's Gordon, has crossed into the middle. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 20. Attention, changement.
Stade Rennais have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Branthwaite has it out wide and in space.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Stade Rennais disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That has been cut short.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Opts to play it back. And he's cut it out.
Gordon.
Rodri.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Now it's Girassi. Can he get on the end of this? An instinctive delivery. He's gone for goal!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And that will be the final act.
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most